Today we are going to be drawing Aang from Avatar the Last Airbender. To start out, we want to go ahead and draw these two very slightly curved horizontal lines because we're going to be drawing Aang meditating, right? So his eyes are closed. So we'll draw these two little horizontal lines and another kind of like a little dot almost right above those corners. Then curving the other way, we can draw two thin lines and then color in the space black in between those two thin lines for the eyebrows. And then for the nose, we're just going to place a little dot right on each side and then kind of curve around that dot for the nostrils. And Aang's going to be very, very peaceful here as well with his mouth closed. So we just have to draw a little curved line for the mouth. Then to draw the little tattoo that Aang has on his forehead, we're going to be starting from the middle of the eyebrows and then curving up on both sides. And then we're going to bring that in. And notice that my line isn't completely straight. I am curving it a little bit. Right? And then we're going to draw these up towards what we want to be the top of the head. So now here's the top of the head. And I like to go ahead and mark the bottom of the head as well. So that way, when I close off the shape of his head, I have a place to meet those lines at. So now we're going to start at the top of that arrow and start to drag it out while we are curving it. I like to start on the next side before I start to bring it down, just to try and make sure that I'm keeping everything symmetrical. Now I'll go ahead and actually draw this line the rest of the way down until about towards his nose down here, a little bit underneath the nostril. All right, so it kind of stops at the same level of the nostril here. This one I'm going to make just a little bit longer. And now we can start to angle this in to form that jawline, and it connects to the chin, the bottom of his head, which is why I went and put that there in the first place. So now we can go ahead and draw Aang's ears. So we're going to start kind of at the eye line right here. We're going to bring this out, start to angle it down, angle it even more, and then connect it back to the head. We're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to come out, start to curve it around, angle it down more, and then connect it back to the head. And my ears aren't exactly at the same level, but that's fine. There's a few things we could do to kind of make that look a little bit better. We can make the line thicker down here on the bottom. And then we're going to put these two little lines in just to add some more details for the ears. We're also going to add this little curve in here coming out from his head. And so now we're going to come out from the chin, curve it down. We'll stop right about here and do the same thing on the other side and then stop. So we don't want them to touch. And then we're going to draw this V shape. All right. We're going to follow that same line, curve it down, follow the same line, curve it down. Then we'll come out from this line, curve it down, come out from this line, curve it down. And now we can connect these two, do a little loop at the bottom and connect them like this. Now we can draw his neck by connecting it to that collar. All right, so now we are going to come out from the collar here and start to form his shoulders. And we're going to do that on both sides. Come out, start to form the shoulders by going down. Put these little wrinkles inside his sleeves. Then we're going to draw these two curved lines and then connect them right here. We're going to do that same thing on the other side. Two curved lines and connect them right over here. And then I actually like to find the middle of the drawing right here, or the middle of Aang, and then do this little wavy line that's going to act as his fists kind of touching together. Right? And the reason why I like to do this part first is because I like to make sure that I'm going to be right there in the middle of Aang's chest. So now we'll go and go back to the wrists here, and we'll start on the top, start to angle it in, and I want to stop right before I end up getting to those fists, because we're going to end up closing them off. We'll do that same thing on the other side, angle it in. Now we're going to draw another one of those little ring shapes that we did earlier, right at the beginning of his wrist. So we'll Draw one right here, do another one on the other side. Then, so the next thing we could do is kind of draw the end of Aang's shirt here. We're gonna curve a line this way, the same thing on the other side, curve a line. You wanna go a little bit past his fist and then connect them back to the little ringlet that we made. Then we'll go down on each side, go up, and then again connect it to the ringlet, go up, connect it to the ringlet. Almost done here. We're gonna go ahead and draw the thumb. So we'll come up out of here, we'll go above that line and come down. All right, not too far because we're still gonna close those off, but come down, curve it down, and just leave it floating there. And then we draw this little curved horizontal line that closes off the fist. Then on each one of Aang's fists, we can go ahead and draw the tattoo. So we're just going to draw this little arrow. Do that same thing on the other side. We're going to come out from the sleeve on both sides. Go up, angle it in, go down, angle it in. And there we go. And the last thing that we have to do is draw the little opening inside Aang's shirt here, and we just draw an up-down V connecting to his thumbs. And that is pretty much it. This is how you draw Aang from Avatar the Last Airbender. If you enjoyed this tutorial, if it helped you out at all, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.